Welcome to Songs from the Source. We are your host band, Seven Seas of the Heart, and we are here in our home sweet home, hunkering down, happy place, the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. And we will share an original tune with you momentarily. But before we do that, we always like to introduce the band, Seven Seas of the Heart. We have love, joy, laughter, beauty, ease, play, freedom, and dogs. And I am the mustachioed embodiment of Seven Seas of the Heart band, Mickey Mahan. So that is our introduction to a song that we call Drat. Drat is an expression that was popularized, perhaps even coined, although we don't know that. We're thinking maybe, and maybe not too. Yes. Drat was an expression that was used frequently by the old movie star W.C. Fields. He started out in vaudeville and made the transition from the vaudeville stage to celluloid. It became a very idiosyncratic and popular and recognizable movie character. W.C. Fields, and his favorite expression was drat, and we loved that expression, so we decided to imagine a song around W.C. Fields' Drat, and we call our song Drat. Believe it or not, Drat. Here we go. Profanity is sometimes the province of a poet whose tongue inebriated maybe speaks before he knows it. The atmosphere grows ripe with his words, juicy and wet, even though his wisecracks are a far cry from a sonnet. As the patron saint of the four-letter word, W.C. Fields demands to be heard. But the censors and the ad men are always lured by the squeak of the dime or a fear of the Lord. W.C. Fields was reduced to drat. Without the claws of a cat, he screamed drat. With no teeth to sink into fat, he bellowed drat. Drat to this, drat to that, drat, drat, drat. How did Hollywood ever manage to maintain a red nose that was so round everything was fair game? For feathers that fan the red hot flat fires of fame. Where virtue was a vice and the sacred profane. With whiskey on his breath, Fields blaspheme our codes of conduct and time-worn creeds. In a shot glass he sowed his sinful seed, and that grew like a tree among pious reeds. W.C. Fields was reduced to drat. Without the claws of a cat, he screamed drat. With no teeth to sink into fat, he bellowed drat. Drat to this, drat to that, drat, drat, drat. keeps a dog when he's always in the doghouse. Marriage can turn a man into a mouse. When do men devolve from opinions to a grouse? He dreams of the life of a resolute louse. Like an evening sun, W.C. Fields shine. From under his top head, a bit cockeyed. As an obligation sniffed or a moocher spied, he reached into his pocket and he pulled out a lie. There it is. W.C. Fields was reduced to Drat. Without the claws of a cat, he screamed Drat. With no teeth to sink into fat, he bellowed Drat. Drat to this, Drat to that, Drat, Drat, Drat. Well, there you have our song from the source this evening, one that we call Drat, the famous expression by the infamous W.C. Fields. We hope you enjoyed it. We did. We always do. We are very easy to please. And if you did, feel free to come and join us for further sessions of songs from the source. We have one of our mates here. Let's see if we can get her up here on camera. You want to come up here and say hello to the folks, Phoebe? Would you like to come up? Yeah. Good girl. Here we go. Oh, there she is. Okay. So this is one of our mates, Phoebe Dusoleil. We have hanging out here at the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. She has a sister, right? You have your sister? Yes, you do. Claire DeLune, who is somewhere about in the boathouse. So, as I was saying before Phoebe joined us, please come and visit here. Visit us here at the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. We would love it. We love people. We love to have fun and make music and dog around. And if you would like to do that, if that invitation sounds appealing to you, or otherwise, we always have some good beer in the fridge, don't we? Usually. It's very easy. All you have to do is listen. Put your ear to your heart and listen. And when you're listening and your love are inseparable, you have arrived, haven't they, Phoebe? Yes, they have. They have arrived at the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. We gonna catch you on the salty waves of the seven seas of the heart, right, Phoebe? Yeah, good.